Hello dear students, today we will study about relation and function of class 11. But before function we will start with relation. So what is relation? Before this we will find Cartesian product of two sets. Cartesian product of two sets. Let there be two sets A and B, contains elements 1, 2 and A, B. If I say what is A cross B, this is called Cartesian product of two sets A and B. The elements of this set is are 1, A, 1, B, 2, A, 2, B. So there are four elements in A cross B. If I say how many subsets of this set A cross B will be, so the formula is total number of subset is equal to 2 raised to the power n. So there will be 16 subsets. So every subset is called a relation. So now we will study total number of relation from the set A to the set B will be 2 raised to the power 4. There will be 16. Now how can you write these? So these will be like taking one element from the A cross B. So let the first relation be 1, A. Then 1 R2, second relation is 1, B. Then 2, A, 2, B. So there are four relations in which only one pair is this, means one element is there, right? Now, but we said there are 16 relations. So where are the other 12? Now we will take a pair of two, like 1A, 1B, 1A, 2A, 1A, 2B, then 1B, 2A, then 1B, 2B, then 2A, 2B. So there will be 6 relations in which every relation will be of a pair of 2. So 6 plus 4, 10. Now you will take 3 as a pair, means 1A, 1B, 2A, 1A, 1B, 2B, 1A, 2A, 2B, 1B, 2A, 2B. So there are 4 relations in which a pair of 3 will be there. So 4 means 10 plus 4, 14. 2 relation. Remaining 2 relation will be number 15 will be 5, because 5 is also a relation which contains nothing. Like 5 is the set which contains no element. Similarly 5 will be a relation which contains no element. And the last will be the set A cross B itself, means 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B. The last one will be the set A cross B. That means there will be 2 raised to the power 4, 16 relation. Now students can verify them. Now every pair is called a relation, right? So if I say what is relation? Relation is nothing but relation is a subset. This relation is a subset of A cross B, means Cartesian product of A cross B. So what is the definition of relation? Relation is the subset of the Cartesian product of A and B, right? Now let us see this in another form, which is called Venn diagram. Let us see. Let me have the diagramic figure, like there are two sets which contains A, B, C, D and P, Q, R. And if I say how many elements will be in A cross B, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So 4, 3 are 12. So if I say how many elements of A cross B, there are 12 elements, right? So what will be the total number of relations from A to B? So 2 raised to the power 12. Only in first case, I am telling only in first case. So 2 raised to the power 12 means it's very big quantity, right? These will be the number of relations from A to B. Now he has taken one of the relations like this, means AP, BQ, CQ, DR, right? He has taken one of the relation after 2 raised to the power 12. Let this be any relation. Now there are 3 terms related to this relation. One is called domain, other is called codomain, and the third is called range. Now domain means all the elements which is taking part from the first set, means A, B, C, D. These elements are called domain. What are codomain? All the elements in the right hand side, means in the second set, P, Q, R. This is called codomain. And what is range? Range means the image of the elements of the domain, means the image of A is P, the image of B is Q, the image of C is also Q, the image of D is R. So what is the range? P, Q, R. Again, what is domain? A, B, C, D. What is codomain? P, Q, R. And what is range? Again P, Q, R. In this figure, what is domain? A, B, C, D. What is codomain? P, Q, R. R. And what is range? Again P, Q, R. In the third figure, what is domain? The elements in left hand side, means in the first set, which are taking part, means A, C, D. The domain is only A, C, D. What is codomain? All the elements in the second set, means P, Q, R. And what is range? The image of these elements, the image of A, the image of C, and the image of D. So what is range? P, Q. See again, domain means all the left elements, means first set, which are taking part. Domain means A, C, D. B is not the domain because it is not mapped, means it has no image here. Codomain means all the right elements in the second set, P, Q, R. And the range means this image of the elements of these elements, right? So what is the range? P, Q. In this figure, what is the domain? A, B, C. What is codomain? P, Q, R, S. And what is range? P, Q, R, right? So in the last example, means example D, if we talk about D, so what is the domain? We will write A, B, C. Sorry, this should be also in small letters. A, B, C. What is codomain? In this part, D part, P, Q, R, S. And what is range? P, Q, R. P, Q, R, right? So in relation, there is no such difficult thing. What is a relation? You take one element of left set, means first set, and one element of second set, and make the pair. This pair is called relation. Total number of relation will be 2 raised to the power number of elements in this and number of elements in this. Means you can say 2 raised to the power m into n. M is 2, n is also 2. So 2 raised to the power 2 2s are 4. It will be 2 raised to the power 16. 4 means 16 relation. Now second thing is, what is domain, what is range, what is codomain. Now the topic means exercise 2.1 is very easy. In this we have to find what is the range. Like, and each of this pair is called ordered pair, means this 1 comma A, 2 comma like this, 2 comma A, 2 comma B, 1 comma B. First element and second element comprises make an ordered pair. First element is called domain, second element is called range, and all the elements in the second set, means the set B, is called codomain. It will be clear from this. Now, like in exercise 2.1 of NCERT, question number first is, if x by 3 plus 1 comma y minus 2 by 3 is equal to 5 by 3 comma 1 by 3, find the value of xy. This means this is the order pair, this is also the order pair. So first element will be equal to first element, second element will be equal to second element. You can easily see x by 3 plus 1 is equal to 5 by 3. Solving this, x is 2. Y minus 2 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3. Solving this, y is equal to 1. So the value of x and y is 2, 1. Simple. Second question. If a set A has 3 elements, it means there is a set whose number of elements is 3, and there is a set whose numbers are 3 and the elements of B are 3, 4, 5. Then find the number of elements in A cross B. It means what number of A is 3, number of B is also 3. So number in A cross B will be this into the number of A into number of B, right? Now see, there will be means 3 3s are 9. Listen one thing here. If I say this is 2 raised to the power m into n, right? See the difference. If I say what is the total number of relations from A to B, then the formula is 2 raised to the power m into n, where m is the number of elements in the set A and n number of elements in the set B. But if I say what is the total number of A cross B, then you will say total number in what? A cross B. In A cross B will be equal to number in the set A cross means here multiply, right? Number in the set B, and in this case they are 2 2s are 4, right? So there are definitely 1 2 3 4 elements in A cross B. But if we ask what is the total number of relations, that means total number of subset from A to B, then there will be the formula will be 2 raised to the power m into n. You can write it 2 raised to the power m into n, or you can say n, right? So here 2 raised to the power 2 to the 4, they will be 16, because m into n is 4, 2 raised to the power 4, right? Now see here in question number 3rd, G is any set contains 7, 8, H is any set contains 5, 4, 2. What is G cross A? Simply you can say what is G cross A? 7 5 7 4 8 5 8 7 5 7 4 7 2 8 5 8 4 8 2. Simple. Similarly, what will be H cross G? The reciprocal of G cross H, means if it is 7, 5, that will be 5, 7. It means you will interchange the elements. Next question number 4. State whether each of the following statements are true or false. This statement is false, right? Rewrite it again. If I say P is m, n, Q is n, n, what will be P cross Q? M, n, m, m, n, 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 m. Where it is written? This. So that means this is wrong. And we have told you the right answer. Now A and B are non-empty set, means there are some elements, or at least one element in A and B. Then A cross B a non-empty set? Yes, definitely, because if A contains something, B contains something, then A cross B will also contain something. Similarly, if A is 1, 2, B is 3, 4, what will be A cross B intersection 5? You know B intersection 5 means 5, because this is common intersection, and A cross 5 will be simply A by set theory, right? Now question number 5. If A is minus 1, 1, then what is A cross A cross A? First what will you do? You will find A cross A. Simply you can cross multiply this, and this is the value A cross A. Again, if you want to know what is A cross A cross A, again multiply this A cross A by A, you will get this pair, right? You can do it by yourself. So these are few questions related to the topic relation. There is one more question, question number 6. If A cross B is this, right, find A and B. A and B means first set and second set. So what should be A? See here, all elements of A will be the first element of this pair, means A, B, B. That means A contains A, B, B, and you know one element is written only once. So A, and X, Y, X, Y means B contains only X, Y. So this is A, this is B. Simple. Similarly, question number 7, I am leaving this to you. You can see this. We have to prove that A cross B intersection C is equal to A cross B intersection A cross C, right? In the second set, you have to prove that A cross C is a subset of B cross D. Verify means you have to solve this separately and show that this is the subset of this. Right? Similarly, question number 8, A is 1, 2, B 3, 4. A cross B, you can find this one like this, whatever, this 1, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 2, 4. Right? So how many elements in A cross B? There are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 elements. And he asks what is the total number of subsets. So they will be 2 raised to the power m into n, means 4. 2 raised to the power 4 means 16. So this is the first, right? 5, and first you will take single pair, then you will take double pair, then triple pair, and the final will be the A cross B itself. You can make it like we have done it previously. One more last question is, last to second last, you can see A, B, there are two sets, number in A is 3, number in B is 3, and if x, 1, y, 1, z, 1 are in A cross B, find A and B. It means these 3 elements are already in A cross B. Right? So what could be the value of the elements in the set A? You can see x, y, z. They should be in the first set. In this set A should be x, y, z. And the second set B contains the second element, means 1, 2, 1. And you know one element is written only once. This will be the set B. And similarly, question number 10, Cartesian product of A cross A is 9, -1, 0 and 0, 1. There are 2 out of 7. There should be 9 elements, and -1, 0, 1 are 2 elements given. You have to find other 7. Find set A and the remaining 7 elements of A cross A. Now see this question I am leaving to you. Think over it, and if there is any problem you can ask to me anytime. Right? Thank you.